on, this is to basically get the mindset right about why we are such a phenomenal business model, and there is simply nothing like it out there in the market. So without further ado, with your permission, I'd like to just... It's fairly crude, and it is crude for a reason, so that it's easy to duplicate, easy to understand. And I literally whipped it up in under an hour. So I just, moved a few bits around. So I hope when I start now, at the point of sharing, starts the timer for my 10 minutes that I've allocated myself.
Hi everyone, just 2 seconds.
So I'm just going to quickly share the screen, and Bill, if you don't mind commenting on if you can see the screen, please. Okay, cool. So.
Okay, guys, I'm live. I'm just live streaming Prem's presentation,
right.
Okay?
Excuse me. So the 10-minute starts now. Welcome, everyone. This is a presentation of our corporate architecture for Swiss Gold Global. We are affiliates, independent affiliates of Swiss Gold Global, based out of Zurich in Switzerland. And this chart will hope to explain to you how the company is put together. So for a start, we are a provider of goods and services. The goods include precious metals such as gold and silver. Our supplier is Argo Heraeus of Switzerland. Now, before I go into the remaining parts, Argo Heraeus of Switzerland, Argo founded in 1951, is one of the oldest, most prestigious, and non-stop, long-standing, top-quality Swiss-certified refiner of gold and silver in the world. Anybody that knows anything about gold or silver will be able to tell you that if you want to have a decent bar of gold or silver, it ought to be one of three, and Argo Heraeus will definitely be in the top position. Now, Argo Heraeus are part of what they call a London Bullion Market Association chain of integrity. This is represented by this yellow circle on the outside. Now, anything that is within this chain of integrity is considered to be not only insured and secure, but this is where even governments and large institutions would take comfort that it is within this chain of integrity. The London Bullion Market Association, of course, is the world's top association that looks after the entire global trade of physical traded bullion. Now, this is not a securities organization, so therefore you're not looking for a financial regulator. You're looking for some sort of a regulatory association that deals with physical precious metals, and therefore LBMA is as high as it gets. There is none higher than this. So within that circle is also the vaulting service, which is not very far from Argo Heraeus themselves, is Loomis, which is a Swiss vault, and this is included in the deal we have for you. You get not only the best Swiss certified gold, but you get to store it in a LBMA accredited storage facility. And then, of course, also the FedEx delivery service that we use, and any of their partners are also, this FedEx branch is based in Switzerland, and it is insured, and they're all compliant within this LBMA chain of integrity. But the beauty of this relationship we have with Argo is that we are a licensed distributor. Many would give an arm and a leg to have this license. We are a licensed distributor, therefore we are able to offer you world's top quality gold or silver at wholesale rates to you. And this is why, if you look at this circle now, Swiss Gold Global is in fact a wholesale distributor model, and we distribute to just about anybody that is willing to buy from us at wholesale prices. That is just 2.97% above the spot market value at 10:30 a.m. in London each morning. Now, you don't need to know the details there. You can take comfort in knowing #1 brand, wholesale prices. So the two complex issues are taken care of. Which brand and which price? Am I being ripped off or not? That is already covered in our wholesale pricing model. And then you don't need to worry about the cumbersomeness of physical gold or silver. You've got a vaulting service attached to the whole setup anyway. Within our distributor model, we also have an optional MLM model, a multi-level marketing model put together by Mike Sheffield and Associates of Scottsdale, Arizona. It is designed to be legally compliant in all 50 United States, and therefore by default in all of the Western world for sure, but in 90% of the nations of the world. The remaining 10% are nations of a type that you needn't worry about. We don't have any reason to do business with countries that are already on dodgy territory. But all of the Western world, all modern nations in the world are approved by default. That's how good and secure our compensation plan is. Now, on top of the goods provider, we also have a wholesale service provider. This wholesale service provider is Genesis Mining of Germany. They are the #1 market leader in cloud mining services, and they provide cloud mining for Bitcoin. So if you're interested in cryptocurrency, specifically the top dog that is Bitcoin, Genesis Mining is the one you want to go with. Now, if you want to know more about Genesis Mining, go to a decent publication such as Cointelegraph or Coindesk.com, and you will find Genesis Mining is highly praised for the way they are structured, for their transparency, and for their pricing model of mining. Now, they are a strategic partner with us. What does that mean? That simply means that if you were to buy any mining with Genesis, you might as well buy the same mining with us because you're going to get the exact same price. So that makes Swiss Gold Global not only a wholesale distributor of physical precious metals goods, but also digital currency mining service, cloud mining service, which is Bitcoin in this case. So for goods and services both, Swiss Gold Global is a wholesale distributor. This is an important point to any other business model out there. None of them can come close to the pricing and the fine-tuning of this pricing as regards everybody. You could literally open a free account with us and have the benefit of all this and all this both in the same place. However, if you wanted to have an enhanced, an accelerated income potential, then we also have the optional MLM plan, and I will go into that in a moment. Now, within our structure, vaulting facility. If you didn't want it as a vaulting facility anymore, and you didn't want metal altogether, you could sell it back straight away and take your money out of the system altogether. The money can be taken out in many different ways. The compensation plan, as well as any other cash proceeds in United States dollars, can be drawn straight into your PayPal. We are one of the few companies in the world of multi-level marketing where PayPal are more than happy to work with us and have been doing so for the past 8 years. Now, you can also take a bank wire and take the money out straight into your bank. All these red circles represent fiat money, that is United States dollars, pounds, euros, whatever your local home currency may be. You can also use a credit card and fund your Easy Wallet that is within Swiss Gold Global, and through the Easy Wallet, you can then issue either gift certificates and buy more precious metal, or you can issue gift certificates and buy more mining. So this is an internal wallet, one extra facility you have, but the beauty is that everything takes place in one central position. So if you're mostly interested in a passive income element of cloud mining of Bitcoin, and you would like to see a daily payment of Bitcoin coming into your account, just buy yourself a decent chunk of Genesis Mining in our compensation plan, and you will be paid directly into your external Bitcoin wallet. All these things are literally external, except for the blue one. All these circles are external to our system, and you can draw down any money that is free up in here, or any metal, or any Bitcoin that is gathering can be drawn out in here on a daily basis. Your Bitcoin is paid out daily anyway, but your cash can also be drawn out in a couple of different methods. So this is the overall structure of our business. We are a licensed distributor for wholesale priced market-leading brand, and we are a strategic partner for wholesale priced market-leading brand for services as well. And now to the inner circle. This is where most people are interested in. What do I get? What's in it for me? So the next page will hopefully show you some of this. Don't worry about too many numbers in here. I'm going to be very quick in explaining this. If you're a free participant, you pay $0 to join. And from $25 a month, as little as $25, you can go ahead and start saving either gold or silver. And you can just keep accumulating that, knowing that it is at wholesale price and it is in no way going to be bothering your conscience. You can also start mining. Bitcoin mining packages start from $30 straight from Genesis. Your Bitcoin mining in the back office as well. Now, if you're any one of the other levels, which is our affiliate levels, you will be a sponsor. As a sponsor, for every free participant, you will get 1% on the gold and 5% in mining when they buy mining. So the more mining they buy, the more 5% percentages will you get. Now, I'm going to skip over the silver, gold, and ambassador levels and go straight to the platinum. The platinum costs around $5,000 to get. It costs exactly $5,000 to get into. It pays the member $1,200 in gold or silver straight away, 15 terahash of mining power in your back office, and that at current rates of Bitcoin at around 800 United States dollars. If Bitcoin is at $800, you should be making about $632 per annum in Bitcoin. So that means your $5,000 is returning you 32% in Bitcoin per year, year after year, provided Bitcoin is at $800. There are many other scenarios that can be worked out. I'm going to do that in the coming week, but in the coming video. But here you will see 32% is a decent return. That's 32 times what your bank is paying you. Plus you've got physical metal as well. Plus the payment isn't just mere dollars, but it is in Bitcoin. But if you're one of these sponsors, guess what? Each time a platinum member joins, you get a $500 bonus. This is a high, big ticket sales, but you also get 3 terahash in mining. So this 450 plus this 590 combined is well over 20% of the 5,000. So you get 20% commission out of the 5,000 for introducing a platinum participant. You will get 1% on any recurring gold purchase, and you will also get 5% on any recurring mining power purchase. What does that mean for you? Well, it means that with the 3 terahash, you would have earned about $326 per annum in Bitcoin. Now, if you think that's not a lot, remember, this is a single sale, and you've built yourself a residual long-term income of $326, not in dollars, but in Bitcoin. Do you wish 5 years ago you had spent just $326 on Bitcoin or not? If it is the case, then this is where you want to be. Okay, so you now have a simple business model that gives you high ticket income, plus it gives you long-term residual income. And this, my dear friends, is the shortest way in which I can explain the entire business model. You may have some other questions and answers, and I'll be happy to answer them now if my able colleague Bill is able to tell me if there are any questions coming in. Are there any, Bill?
No, we have no questions coming through on the live feed, but I did see one come in as a pop-up on your screen just now.
Yes.
Did you see that? So you might wish to answer that one where we have the opportunity.
Okay, yeah, that was regarding Zappo or something. Bear with me, I'll just have a look.
Yeah, he was asking if you Zappo the fund or the purchase.
Oh, okay, so at this moment, it is not possible to use a Bitcoin wallet to pay into the system. So what we do need is fiat money actually coming into the system in order to then access the various facilities. But in the coming couple of weeks, what is going to go live is the ability to use Bitcoin as a means of payment for various other things that happen within the system. When that is available, we'll obviously make that announcement. And but at the moment, dollars is the only way to pay in. You could, dollars using a bank wire, credit card, or debit card is the best way to start.
Okay, fair enough. I don't have any questions fitting it. It's probably all right. Can I use Payza? That's another question just arisen here.
Okay, Payza, Pay2, and Payeer are wallets that will be coming online. The process of having an agreement with them has already begun. There are some concerns about that because these are not regular payment methods. They're often associated with various schemes and programs. So I'm not quite sure where the compliance clarification comes in, but I am assured by CEO Bill Rowell that this will be very soon available, and it will be a multi-platform funding method going into the system.
Thank you. I've got a question from Umar Kane. Hi, Bill. Is there a spreadsheet for one to use which can forecast the compounding of mining packages?
Yes, so now the compounding, I wanted to do it for this Hangout, but then I thought, well, how can I keep this 10 minutes and go into another topic that can take up an hour? So if we can focus on this part, coming Sunday, which whatever date it is on the coming Sunday, today is 11th Wednesday, so 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th of January, I'll be happy to do the compounding workout on a spreadsheet. It's very straightforward. First of all, what you need to really know is what is the monthly or annual, or however you wish to estimate it. What is your daily payout, let's say, for Bitcoin at $600, at $800, at so on and so on, with a $200 gap. So just so you know the range roughly. That will help you to understand how quickly are you able to collect enough Bitcoin to represent $30, $50, $100. If you're able to know that amount, then you will also know roughly how many days it will take for you to have that amount, and then to go back into the system and over those number of days, like clockwork, keep buying more mining. Now, obviously, a lot of people have concerns over mining generally because of the way Bitcoin is behaving. There's some regulatory pressure coming in from China, the Central Bank of China, not being happy with the way Bitcoin is going. It's simply out of their control. That doesn't really matter, there's South African universities are beginning to run courses on cryptocurrency for their students. So they are taking it seriously. And if the Chinese get a little bit of a weak knee moment, the rest of the world will pick up where they left off. So it's not something to worry about per se. Bitcoin mining should be a very solid business going forward, simply because there's just hundreds of millions of dollars at stake that are in it. And the sentiment is actually in favor of Bitcoin because it's the Bitcoin user community that would like it to keep going ahead, rather than a few people profiteering somehow. Nobody can benefit or gain from a total crash in Bitcoin. Nobody can benefit from it. Nobody will do well out of it. So, there are companies out there spending a lot of infrastructure money to create ATM wallets for Bitcoin, to create various point-of-sale technologies and applications. It's not likely to vanish. So I would never buy into hype when the price is going up, and I would certainly never sell on hype when the price is going down. If you fundamentally believe this is a good place to be, then you need to gather as much mining as possible. And I want to give that example in the Sunday's spreadsheet of how many people would you have to sponsor to get how much of terahash and mining to produce how many thousands of dollars worth of Bitcoin payment, which could be 1,000 worth of Bitcoin payment today, but if it's $1,000 worth of Bitcoin today, what could it possibly be 5-10 years down the line? And every $1,000 that you have in Bitcoin mining looks to be like $1,000 better spent than maybe your next door neighbor that puts the exact same money into a dying banking system that is on the verge of collapse worldwide. So we'll be covering the compounding effect. We'll be covering the how much do you need, how much would you like, how much should you go into, and obviously I would highly recommend, instead of spending too much of your own money, you are better off using our compensation plan. You're being given mining as a bonus. You're being given it. And mining is not something you can take and go and spend and feel like you wasted it. You are growing a larger share in the mining operation in the pool, and therefore your Bitcoin payout futuristically is increasing all the time. It's the most sensible way. I mean, if you had to be completely sensible, I would turn the whole compensation model out, ignore all the dollar cash payments, and turn everything into mining. Everybody gets nothing but mining as a bonus, because that is what ultimately pays you on a daily basis. Whereas your $100 that you receive in bonus, you can spend it in 2 minutes flat and regret it almost immediately on the third minute. Whereas mining, you can't move it. It stays there in your back office, but it will keep paying you on a daily basis. You will recover the value in a few days, in a few hundred days, like 200 or 300 days, you'll recover the value without compounding. If you aggressively compound, it's much faster than that. And if you've recovered the cost, the value, guess what? Now you've got mining that is constantly churning away on your behalf, but you also have Bitcoin accumulating in your wallet, which you can use as Apple Card and spend, etc. So, any other questions, Bill?
Well, I just want to pick up the compounding nature just briefly, because I mean, there's obviously predictions out there from analysts who are predicting, where price is going to go, and I'm not going to try and do that. But I mean, I suppose my view is this: that Bitcoin could take off tomorrow and take maybe a year to get to the next price level, which could be $2,000, or it could take 5 years to get there. The point I would make is, the longer the better, really, because during those 5 years, the price will be ranging between a high level price and a low level price. And that means I can make mining income during that period. So my view, this is a personal opinion, I think that the actual potential of the mining over that ranging period is greater than the compounding, or the actual price rise in Bitcoin. That makes sense.
Yes, and not necessarily, actually. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a simple example, right? I have one account where there were 3 terahash of mining power way back from November. And it's been 5 weeks or so since the mining began even. So when Bitcoin was around, hovering just around $600, the 3 terahash was paying out something like 89, 90 pence in British pound worth of Bitcoin in fractions. When Bitcoin peaked or started to go up, the daily payment was £1.20, £1.30, £1.60, and then it crashed and came back down to £1.20, £1.15, and I think it's hovering in the region of £1.18 right now. So the way the Genesis mining fee structure within the lifetime contract, and this is very important for people to bear in mind, the lifetime contract is a beautiful thing, really. It is fair and it is good compared to a lot of others that are quite fraudulent, frankly. The lifetime mining contract simply means that they take their charges in dollars, and any excess profit from the mining in Bitcoin, expressed in Bitcoin, is passed back to you, the miner. So that's how the same 3 terahash went from 90 pence to £1.60 and back down in line with the price movement of Bitcoin itself. So that begs the question, surely you would want to have as much mining power as possible today with yourself, and then let Bitcoin do what Bitcoin does. And over the next 5 to 10 years, you should see your Bitcoin returns going up and down variably depending on the Bitcoin price volatility, but you're not affected by the price volatility, you're only benefiting from it. But your square footage of your mining, your terahash power has already been achieved. So I would say that the price is actually irrelevant. If it goes up, it is a bonus, and we take it just as a bonus. The more important thing, I would say, is the consistency and the knowledge that given mining difficulty levels, our flat fee structure from our supplier, our wholesale services supplier, that is Genesis Mining, is actually working in our favor rather than against us. So if Bitcoin went to $10,000, the gap in the profitability is paid out to you. Genesis don't want to profiteer from that portion. They've got enough rigs set up to profit on their own anyway with their own unused and unsold mining capacity. They're the ones that benefit from it. If you wanted to buy some more mining capacity, this is a good time to buy with Genesis. Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
That's kind of what I meant, actually.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So quickly, all I'm saying that if it ranges, we still make money. As long as, we don't really care too much of where price goes,
yeah,
as long as it actually keeps above a certain level. We've got some more questions coming in here. Let's go, please have a look. From Ravi, will there be an option to retain Bitcoin earnings within the back office so that buying more hash power will be even more convenient? That guess it depends on exchange piece, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes. So the Ravi, the exchange needs to be live for that. Only yesterday, I believe, Bill Raoul actually announced that we're only a couple of weeks away. It was meant to be the 15th of January. Obviously, we're not there yet. So maybe a week and a half left. And at that point, when the exchange is available, that means there is a Bitcoin in-out possibility. Whereas right now, anything that is generated by Genesis, it flows through your bookkeeping is shown in the back office. But actually what Genesis does is it takes your address, which you've given them, and it dumps your Bitcoin straight into your address, not through Swiss Gold Global, but directly into there. But the accounting piece shows in your back office. That's how I understand it. So it's just bookkeeping in your back office for the time being. But when there is a genuine both-way, two-directional flow of Bitcoin possible, then of course you're able to then use Bitcoin back in the system and do with it whatever you want. And for a conservative person, I would recommend you focus on gold. Take your Bitcoin earnings and convert them to gold. So that way, at least, whatever happens to Bitcoin tomorrow, at least you have a physical asset being accumulated, Robert Kiyosaki style. Yeah, you're accumulating a portfolio of real physical tangible assets rather than having all your risk in just the digital portion. And if you're aggressive, if you're of the sort of compounding mindset, man, go crazy. This is where you want to be. This is literally a much better version of any of the revenue sharing models out there, because you're not relying on people's money to come in. This is literally a mining rig that is generating Bitcoin for you, and therefore cloud mining does not need members. Those two companies supply even to governments as far as we know. So, we're okay. We're okay with these awesome companies, and this complete in and out flow will be coming shortly. Also, I understand. Okay.
Sure. And it's worth pointing out, I've been watching the gold price last few days, and today we've seen the pound, hitting sort of 120, yeah? So, for those of us holding savings in our banks and we're seeing the currency devaluation there, we've got gold going in that direction. So that sort of hedges everyone, doesn't it? Which is nice to know. Okay, 1 second. Lucia Fernandez. Is there a way to check how many Bitcoins have been mined so far? So I think this is about market cap, is it? We're at 16 million now, and there's 21 in total to be mined, isn't that?
Yeah, Lucia, I think there's a function on blockchain.info, and that can tell you how many blocks where we are at right now, and then the overall number of Bitcoins mined. But approximately 6 million are remaining to be mined, and about 16 have been mined. So you're looking at about, the maximum limit is 21 million anyway. We know that in advance. So, there's very little left actually, but it'll take a lot longer than the last batch because the difficulty level is likely to go up all the time. And this is why, Lucia, some of your friends that you'd introduced to me, and I had a nice long chat with them, they wanted to set up a rig of their own, and they would rather do mining on their own. When difficulty levels go up in the coming months, they're going to wish they had more rigs, because this is what happens. With us, they will find themselves, and they will come around to the way of thinking that with us, they can simply have more hash power instead of buying another rig, just get more hash power as a bonus by doing a bit of networking rather than setting something up on your own and wishing you had a lot more mining power than you actually do, and not being able to balance out, well, how much do you spend on equipment in order to become profitable? Where do you draw the line, So, but yeah, the 6 million left, so we still have a long way to go. And this is where the most lucrative part of our business comes in. As the rest of the world begins to wake up, everybody and anybody watching this video ought to know that there is a genuine interest out there in the market. 90% scams are to be avoided. Genesis Mining, as I keep saying, go to a decent publication and read a review on the company itself, and you'll find that this is a genuinely serious miner. And one of our colleagues, they wanted documentary proof. And they just basically wrote to Genesis Mining. Genesis Mining, one of the co-founders actually had to reply to clarify a misunderstanding. They said, no, absolutely, we're working with Swiss Gold Global. We are very pleased, and we apologize if our frontline staff didn't know about it, but we are very happy and pleased to be working with Swiss Gold Global. So we've got Argo Herreras and Genesis Mining. You've got a Rolls Royce and a Bentley, and this is the place to be. And as people wake up, as the business model begins to be understood, as the penny drops with people, they will see this combines the kind of revenue potential of a rev share with a physical asset and with suppliers that have nothing to do with MLM. And we can bring all the three most beautiful components together on one platform. It's just phenomenal. Any other questions, Phil?
Yes, we do have another question here from Umar Kane. Can you clarify how long this business has been live and whether the gold is 999.9 pure?
Yes, so the gold from Argo Herreras is probably the finest quality gold in the world. And like I said, they are referee refiners. Being referee refiners, they can certify and decertify other refiners. So they can actually knock out somebody else if they find, on behalf of the LBMA, if they find that somebody is saying that they're 999.9, but they aren't. So this is the confidence the LBMA has put into this organization. I would not doubt Argo Herreras' product quality. If in case of any doubt, you can always go and ask a local bullion dealer and tell them, how is Argo Herreras metal? Or in fact, go to any website and see that you will be paying a premium for this quality metal, which we are giving to you at wholesale prices, right? So yeah, there's just no doubt about this. And the proof is in the pudding. Why don't you just, even if you're signing up as a free member or whoever's sharing this video with you, get back to them, ask them for their link, sign up for free, get yourself some gold or silver, whatever you can afford, and bring it home. And then, you can have it checked and verified any way you like. And if you then want to earn some more gold and silver as bonus, or earn more Bitcoin mining power as bonus, you can use our compensation plan, simply upgrade from a free member to one of the affiliate levels. I've explained the $5,000 level already. And as soon as you've upgraded, you are in a position to start earning referral income and growing what we hope will be, for most people on this Hangout tonight, will be a 6-figure closing for the year 2017. Okay. Anything else, Bill?
No, we're good. I've just got a point to make on the adoption of currency, really, because you mentioned how more and more using it. And I read about Ernst & Young, who are a global accountancy firm and consultancy firm as well. And they're actually, I think, using Bitcoin to pay their employees now. Correct?
Yes, I understand Overstock.com in the US, which is a emergency supplies company. They have been paying their employees in a combination of gold and Bitcoin. And the only portion they pay in dollars is so that those people can pay their bills in dollars. So yes, many, not just Ernst & Young, many organizations are beginning to pay not just employees, but actually accept from their clients and customers in Bitcoin. Because look, what Bitcoin has done is, even if Bitcoin all the way crashes down to $600, even at $600, there are thousands of people out there in the market that are still considered Bitcoin millionaires, as are some of the founder members of Genesis Mining itself. They're early miners. They've been holding on to thousands of dollars worth of Bitcoins when the Bitcoins were trading at pennies. So these are already Bitcoin millionaires, and there is such a demand to get their money as business that a lot of businesses are adapting themselves to be able to accept Bitcoin, to make room for this capital of a new currency. And it's all the same, if it's as if there was a breakaway republic of some country that launched its own currency, and if they suddenly struck oil, everybody would welcome the currency of that country. If you had to sell a house to them in central London, you would accept the currency, provided it was exchangeable into British pounds. So it's the same thing, provided Bitcoin is exchangeable ultimately into some kind of fiat currency for the end user or the vendor of a business, for them to be able to convert it into their local currency. If it's possible, then why not accept Bitcoin generally? This is why there is such a broad appeal to Bitcoin, generally speaking. Okay, I think if there aren't any more questions, we'll call it a day. 40 minutes is good, I believe. I think my 10-minute presentation was more like a 12 to 13-minute presentation, but I didn't intend to cover the spreadsheet that followed on the second page. I just wanted to give an overall view. But you're able to cut this up and take this to somebody outside and explain, this is what we do, this is who we are. And if you really want to earn a lot of money through this using compounding and bonuses and various strategies, be sure to be here next Sunday when I'll be covering a spreadsheet, and I can work it out in front of you in maths, just very plain and simple how it works. And those of you that requested, I'll be happy to share the spreadsheet and the presentation also. All right, so guys, thank you very much for being here, and I hope you can join us next Sunday. And we'll be in touch. You know where I am. You can get a hold of me on Facebook. Talk to Bill if you would like, and if you have any questions or anything, always reach out. Thank you, guys. Take care. Good night.
Okay. Hi there. Just 2 seconds, guys. Got some calls coming in. Just 2 seconds. Just hang fire there, guys. So, any questions, guys? Put them in the chat. Just going to carry on for a few more minutes, perhaps 10 or 15 minutes. A great presentation then from Prem. I just got to answer a live message here on my Apple iPhone. Just bear with me. I'm live on Facebook right now, and I'm live on YouTube. On YouTube, brother. So just 2 seconds. So guys, there you go. Okay, we're going to be doing, as you know, guys, I'm going to be doing this it's looking like 3 times a week. Originally, it was only once a week. A webinar would be sort of a once a week session on a Tuesday, sort of 9 o'clock. But now it looks like we've moved on to a Thursday at 9 o'clock as well, which I always do, two hangouts a week. Obviously, one tonight, which is a Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm out on an event tomorrow night, guys. Okay, bit of a dinner and dance, a bit of a networking event. So I won't be doing a call tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. It'll be Friday, 9 o'clock is the next one. And I normally then take the weekend off unless there's something I need to bring to somebody's attention on a Saturday or Sunday. But then it looks like I'm going to be doing 3 hangouts a week. It's starting to get really busy within the Bitcoin space, Bitcoin mining, gold and silver. Okay, so that is the main product that basically I'm trying to get people involved in. It's very trendy right now, Bitcoin. A lot of people want to get involved with Bitcoin. A lot of people don't understand what Bitcoin is. But I've been in the Bitcoin space for it feels like forever, but it's just over 2 years, you know. So as you probably all know, if you've seen my screenshots, I've got well over $200,000 sitting in Bitcoin now. It's taking a bit of a dive again today, Bitcoin. Let me just share my screen to show the guys, the new people here, where you can look at the prices on Bitcoin. You can go to bitstamp.net, okay? It gives you the price of Bitcoin. You can see $785 there, okay? You click on trade view. There's been a bit of a dive today. I think another drop. There you go. There's the red candles kicking in. So it's up and down like a roller coaster right now. As you can see, we hit a bit of a nice peak here of around about $1,100 back a few days ago. Took a bit of a dip, started to recover, and now it's taking another dive. So it's a great time to start. Obviously, if you want to buy directly off an exchange, you can do that. But what I tend to do, guys, I tend to buy Bitcoin, put a little bit into Bitcoin on the exchange, buy some Bitcoin directly off Bitstamp, for example. You can buy Bitstamp off me if you want. I can help you out if you haven't got any sort of credit cards or any sort of ways of getting your money into the system. I can help sell you some Bitcoin just to help you out. But I'm putting most of my money into Bitcoin mining, okay, through Swiss Gold Global. So a Bitcoin mining package you can get for as little as $30 one time, okay? As one time. So I recommend you set up a free account here with Bitstamp if you want to buy Bitcoin on the exchange. We put this in the chat, okay? So for the new people, if you're really new to this, you may not know what Bitstamp is, but obviously for the more experienced people, they're probably using this already. Got the like of bitstamp.net, the blockchain.info, which is my favorite one, okay? Log into blockchain here. Make sure you've got your 2 authenticator set up, okay? Well, what I don't want to do here now is log out. I'm not going to be able to log in here because I don't want to upset my software. I'm logged into, let me have a look here, see, hopefully this will work. If I log out, guys, I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? If I go dead for a while, I'll come back. Sometimes the Hangout boots out. There we go. Blockchain. Let me just authorize this so I can log into my blockchain. There you go. You can see I've got the, let me just check. I'm still live. I am bombed out. Yeah, I'm still live. Let me just log into, make sure you've got this Google Authenticator set up as a double security. Okay, very important, guys. A lot of hackers out there in the Bitcoin space. Bitcoin now offline onto a hard wallet. Let me just get my code here, okay? Wow, my money has dropped. As you can go, there you go, guys. Okay, I'm just $191,000. Believe it or not, I was showing $260,000 last week. So you can see, guys, Bitcoin is very, very volatile. It has been up and down. Over the last 12 months, 2016, it was a nice gradual increase. But it is quite volatile right now for other reasons. There is a few, you get the odd negative post on Bitcoin and the price drops, people panic, they sell, and then normally it recovers after a few weeks. But as you can see, I got 244 Bitcoins here, okay? So I'm getting paid daily into my Bitcoin account. As you can see here, only around about $12 right now. This is Swiss Gold Global coming in, okay? It's $12 there. And that's today, the 11th, and yesterday, the 10th. Sorry, another $12 yesterday on the 10th, okay? So $11 there. So I'm only through the Bitcoin mining process within Swiss Gold, because I've only just kicked this off. Nothing to brag about. I'm earning around $12 a day, okay? So my plan is to get that up to $100 a day at least, which would be $3,000 a month. That shouldn't take me too long. And I'm going to do that by obviously referring people, building a team. That's the best way. That's the quickest way. I'm getting 5% commissions in on all the people that I bring in. You can do exactly the same as a Swiss Gold Global affiliate. So yes, I know a lot of people don't like recruiting, building teams, but this is a genuine online affiliate marketing business. The Bitcoin side of things, it just pays on one level, so it's nice and easy. It's not a binary or any kind of MLM setup. The gold and silver side of things is a uni-level traditional network marketing plan. The Bitcoin side of things is just a straightforward 5% commission. But you'd be very surprised how much those 5% commissions. So before long, watch this space, and I'm going to start to get this up to $20, $30, $40, $50 a month very, very soon. A day rather, not a month. So that's my plan, okay? Let me just come back to the chat to see if there's any questions. Yes, Jamie, you're going to have to be patient. Jamie's got a question about mining power compounding. As you can see, I'm earning $12 a day there, okay, coming into my account. When that hits around about $30, I then buy another mining pack. It's quite simple. I spend that $30 and buy another 200 gigahash of mining. So that's it really. That is the compound effect. There's no point in me withdrawing these dollars or this Bitcoin. I'm putting it back into the system, and I'm going to be compounding for a good sort of 9-12 months, okay, and kick this off and see where I go from there. This is fairly new. I've been in this myself for just 4 months. Just been looking at it, dipping my toe in. It's only now, I just bought a mining package for $1,950, a 15 terahash mining package. But I'm about to buy another few of those. I'm putting about 10 grand into this in my own personal money. I'm buying around about 4 of those 15 terahash packages, okay? You can start with as little as $30, you know, as a one time, but you're not going to get rich, don't get me wrong, on just $30, unless you can build a team, obviously, bring a few people on. What I like about this, guys, I'm not sure if the people out there that are familiar with the revenue share side of things, you know, the ad packs. A lot of people are familiar with ad packs, where they buy an ad pack for $50 or a couple of $100 worth, and then as the money comes into their account, when the money reaches $50, they buy another ad pack. So you could compare that to this within reason, but this works on a $30 basis, okay? A $30 basis for a Bitcoin mining pack, as they call it, okay? I just had some commission come into my account there. As you can see, it's in pending right now, $453 in commissions have come into my account. Okay, pending, that will clear within, I think it's either 7 or 14 days that clears. We do give, I believe, Swiss Gold, they do give a money back guarantee, or if somebody wants to change their mind and pull out within a certain time frame, which is good. Not many companies do that. So that commission's sitting there, and I'll use this $452 to either buy gold or silver or put back into mining, okay? That is my my plan there. I gotta be very careful, guys. Like a lot of people in my team, I don't want to start showing email addresses on a recording. I could do that, but this is not a recording, this is live. Right, there you go. I can show you this, okay? There you go. This is the mining power I've acquired since I've since I've started kicking this off around about the 26th of November. As you can see, this is affiliate commission mining power. So I've got 34 sort of bonuses paid out here in terahash of mining. So I haven't really started to promote this big time yet. So as you can see, 0.1 terahash, 0.02. But a nice one there, 0.75 terahash. This is all building up, and my terahash power is obviously so. As you can see, I've only got around 17 terahash right now. Okay. As you can see, I did purchase. There you go. I purchased 15 terahash myself there on January the 7th. That's my purchase, 15 terahash. That cost me $1,950. So, and all the rest are free terahashes. This is from building my team. As people join and they pay $100, $200, $30, $60, I get 5% commissions of the amount of terahash that they earn. So, and it doesn't look much, doesn't sound much, but this certainly is going to grow. And considering I've only been a few weeks into kicking this off, although I've been in the business for 4 months, I can see this being quite massive after a few months, as people start to pile in, which I know is going to happen. Before long, this is going to start to turn into hundreds and hundreds of dollars a day by mining, which I can actually withdraw if I want as well. Don't forget, I can withdraw those hundreds of dollars a day at a certain point. So say, for example, here now, I want to buy some more hashing and Bitcoin mining power. I would just grab this arm here, okay, as you can see, it's set to 0.2 terahash right now. And that's going to cost me $30. So I can just buy that, either using a bank wire or a credit card. They will be adding on Payza and Bitcoin very, very soon. You can actually do it. You can actually ask for a private invoice to be sent to you, so or to pay by Bitcoin. So you can pay by Bitcoin right now. And if you want to send me money, I can create a gift certificate for you as well. Okay, so there's lots of ways of getting into this for $30. Doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. It's very easy to work out. Let me just come back to the chat, guys, because I'm on my own. Just some questions. Saying I joined free after your webinar last week and purchased mining. I'm not wanting to build a team, mainly introduce some people once I have a better understanding. Yes, that's fine, Paul. Just stay as a free customer. And as you said, you've just purchased a mining. I'm not sure how much mining you've purchased, Paul, but and I'm not sure which Paul you are. Sorry about that, Paul, because I know lots of Pauls. So just send me a private message, Paul, and I'll check that team, you know. But if you want to check the people, sorry, the people in your team, you click on bonus here, okay? And that brings up the name of the person, okay? So you can easily do that. And that gives you the name of the person. There you go. So let me just make a note. So that's what I would do, Paul. Stay as a free customer. When you're ready to upgrade, if you want to start recruiting people, okay? If you want to recruit people, Paul, then just upgrade to the silver package. If you're on a budget, $250 one time. You get $50 of silver included in that price, and then you just pay the $50 a month. You're getting $13 of silver on that monthly package as well. Don't forget, so it's only costing you $37 in theory. And then you only need to bring on a handful of people, 3, 4, 5 people. You're going to be breaking even. You're going to be in profit basically with 5 people, and your gold and silver is going to be free after that. You know, I don't think it's hard to bring in 5 people. Say, once you get them onto the Hangouts, get them educated, bring them onto the trainings. I'll do some 2- and 3-way calls with you. I'll get you up and running. I'll get them into the team. You know, I'll try and help as much as I can to get any of your prospects into the team. I'll just go back to Facebook, guys, on my iPhone to check that we're still live on Facebook. Just bear with me. Just 2 seconds. I mean, I'm live on YouTube as well, so. Yes, hi Dada, how are you doing? Hi Keith Greenhoff, how are you doing? Hi Jamil, how are you doing? I'm not sure what you mean by lost, Jamil, but hi Raymond. Hi Carl Pittman, how are you doing? So just bear with me guys while I check my other screen for any questions. So you can get involved with this, guys, for as little as I said, as little as $30. You know, a bit of a no-brainer, really. You know, considering all the other stuff out there, lots of scams and schemes out there. You got to be very careful. I'm looking to go up to Germany at some point very early this year to meet up with the owners of Genesis. I'm the CEO of Swiss Gold Global. Okay, that's my plan. Just 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All questions answered so far on Facebook. Hi, Matt, how you doing? Alan, hi, Alan. Alan saying he joined. Alan Thomas, how you doing? He joined last week as a free member. That's great, Alan. Just decide, you know, if you want to come on as a networker. If not, just put a few $100s in if you can, Alan. Start with $30 as a free customer. Gets a Bitcoin mining package. It's a lifetime mining package. Just think about how much you want to put in. $30 minimum, just to kick it off, dip your toe in, see how things go as a free customer. That's the best way to start, guys. Just put $30 in. You can send me the $30. I can give you a gift certificate. I can get the Bitcoin over to you to pay whichever way you want to pay. You know, just if you're struggling to get the money in, just let me know and I can help you pay that $30 to get it going. Edward is asking, I signed up as a free member through your referral link, but now I need to start promoting this business to my friends. What do I need to get a referral link? If you sign up as a free member, Edward, you will not get a referral link as a free member. Otherwise, we would just all join as free members. The company has to make some profit somewhere, and obviously they make money on the $50 a month that we pay. Don't forget, we get $13 of silver out of that $50, and the $37 that's left is spread out amongst the team and the 7 levels of the uni-level plan, and pays out the network and pays out affiliates. It keeps the business in profit and moving forward. So, so if you are a networker, you shouldn't find a big deal about bringing in 3, 4, 5 people. So the $50 a month will just be absolutely nothing, you know. And don't forget, if you already got money in the mining, the profit you're going to be making on a daily basis from the mining will offset the $50 a month anyway. So you're going to be in profit at some point. You know, it's going to take, any business takes a few months to get going. You know, let's look at some of the rev shares and traffic exchanges that I'm in, for example. You know, we all know, we're all in different ones. I'm in, as you know, FutureNet and 10as Pay. When you put money in and you buy ad packs and you invest your time and money into those type of setups, you know, we don't make money on day one. You know, they take 4, 5, 6 months. I remember as FutureNet, I didn't take any money out for 6 months. I was building the business for the first 6 months, but I think it was even 7 months. And then after 7 months, I started to take out small amounts of money. So you don't make any business you start. Don't look to make money from day one. So think of your $50 a month as an overhead for your first 6 months. You get some silver as well. If you don't want the silver, give me a ring. I'll pay you cash for the silver. I'm buying silver all the time. So you can either sell it back to the company or sell it to me. I'll buy it. I'm happy to buy silver. I'm saving silver. That's a big part of my sort of investment plan now. Gold, yes, I got a lot of money in gold already. I'm Bitcoin, but I haven't got as much in silver as I want. So I'm up in the game in silver right now, spreading my risk, as they say. But the key here is the compound effect. You know, I really think we are trying to get. There are a few calculators out there. I could probably get one myself, but I think Prem is working on one So, for example, say you put in an average person, say you put in $1,000 today, and as that grows and grows, as you get to 30, as it grows, say, I don't know, $6, $7, $10 a day, every couple of days, every 3 days, for example, you buy another ad mining pack, you know, another Bitcoin pack rather. So you're compounding your Bitcoin mining packages every 2 or 3 days. All of a sudden, you've got more hashing power kicking in, gigahash and terahash kicking in, and then you start to see your original, say, $1,000 in that example investment growing on a daily basis. So just grow it for 6-7 months and see how you feel about things. But I said, if you can recruit in this, guys, it's an absolute gold mine. I really think this is a gold mine if you can recruit. It's like anything, any business. All the people who recruit are obviously going to make a lot more money than the people who sit there and just earn passively. Not that you can't just sit there and do nothing. You will still earn a lot of money passively to a certain degree as you compound. But the people who do build a team are going to make a lot more money faster. So what I would do is get on a free account. If you can't upgrade, even better. The back office, take a look around. There's loads of education in here. Don't forget, we got Bob Proctor, space, back in this company. Proctor is a top mentor coach in his 80s now, been around for obviously a long time, and a team of people here, real professionals here. James Rickard's a big guy in the gold and silver space. Okay, so you got all this technology, all this information in the back office here. Okay, which is a part of your monthly subscription. Lots of stuff you can download, lots of MP3 stuff and lots of MP4 stuff you can download, you know. As you can see, I've got 3 affiliate links here. Okay, this is my 3 website links here. This is what they give you as being an affiliate. If I click on the first link here, this takes you to the sign up page where you would send out your link for people to sign up. This is the basic page where you send somebody. They would click on open a free account, and then they got the choice of which account they want to open. As I said, anything with 249 upwards is an affiliate sort of side of things, and the zero value here is a customer. Just come on a zero value, and then you can start saving in gold, silver at wholesale price, and you can buy a Bitcoin mining package. Recruiting. Just take some action. Just set up a free account for now. Give me a ring. Let's talk. You got my number, 07966 871 and let's talk about yourself. Are you able to recruit? Is there any potential? What help you need in building a team? I can help with that. Or do you just want to stay a passive customer? And we can decide how much, you know, from a risk point of view, is worth putting into this. So don't just dive in and just make a decision yourself. I would make a call on me first. You know, it's worth it. It's worth it. So that's one of the links. The other 2 links are landing page links. As you can see, this one here. This is the landing page. You get this as part of the input as well, you know.
So we're talking not just building a business in your backyard or in your city or your state or your country. We're talking about building your business all over the world. And I don't care what company a person's in, everybody should be in Swiss Gold Building.
Well, and the real wealth revolution too. That's all the training, and everyone needs self-improvement.
If you listen to the programs that Swiss Gold Global teach, I guarantee you, you will end up with a lot of energy, an abundance of energy. The secret will be your modus operandi. It'll be how you live. You'll end up very wealthy, and you'll be dealing with some real interesting people.
I have a vision of making real wealth available to thousands of everyday people. Now, the three cornerstones of Swiss Gold Global are real wealth, real knowledge, and real income. They all fit together to provide you with a system to give you more time and money. Our simple home-based business can give you the cash to accumulate real wealth. In other words, you can get paid to save in Swiss certified gold and silver. And their amazing education programs can give you the kind of mentorship that can change your life. Swiss Gold Global exists to make life more prosperous for thousands of people around the world, beginning with you. I hope you'll join us and help us change lives, starting with yours.
You want to check out this opportunity, because I can guarantee you, if you stick with it, if you focus, dedicate yourself, discipline yourself, you will have multiple sources of income. You'll be earning money when you're sleeping. As a matter of fact, if you really apply yourself, you can earn more money when you're sleeping than you'll spend when you're awake. Now, that probably sounds like an exaggerated statement, but it's not.
There you go, guys. That's one of the promotional videos from Bob Proctor himself and Bill Rower, the CEO of Swiss Gold Global. And then there's lots of information there you can read. And then there's a landing page where you can collect the name and email and telephone number. So good stuff there to a good, nice, smooth landing page to help build your list. There's a third one here as well, which is a slightly different version, again with Bob Proctor, and an opt-in page at the bottom as well. So you get this as part of the affiliate package, so you can start to build a team and get these videos and links out to your prospects, you know. Hi, Matthew, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. So I gotta be honest, guys, I'm starting to get really excited about, there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet, lots of programs, you know, a lot of things coming and going. And, you know, there's so many scams out there, so many schemes out there. You just got to be very careful. You know, you certainly got to spread your risk these days. And I know a lot of people haven't got much money to start. I understand that, but just be careful, and whatever you're going to come into, just be careful and just sort of spread your risks. Have a long think about it, and give me a ring first before you dive into something, you know. And don't go just sticking a few $100 or even a few $1,000s into the first thing that comes along. I've got sort of, on average, I've probably got around about $5,000 invested into a number of different things, you know. Other things I put even 10 or 20 grand into. I've gone into them with a bit more higher risk. But depends on the individual. Just play around with a few $100s. Perhaps put a few $100s in Bitcoin mining. Perhaps put a few $100s in gold and silver, you know. Perhaps put a few $100s into one of the traffic exchange or rev share style programs. Just be sensible, and perhaps put a few $100s into a number of different cryptocurrency coins. Just be sensible, you know, about what you're going to get involved with before you just dive straight in. So, guys, any questions before it's 10 past 10? Just going through some of my slides here. Just 2 seconds to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Like I said, guys, I'm doing a webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, a minimum of 2 webinars, possibly a Wednesday as well, or if not a Wednesday, possibly a Friday. But Tuesday and Thursdays is more or less a definite, except tomorrow night, because I have to go to an internet dinner and dance event. But I will be doing another call on Friday as well at 9 o'clock, Hopefully that's the plan. But just as long as you know my list, guys, you're going to get an email off me. And I'll always be streaming live to Facebook, YouTube, as well as within my webinar jam software, which is what you're on here, okay? But what I like, guys, what I like people to do is actually give me a ring, you know? You've got my number. I'll put it in the chat again. But I prefer to work with people who ring me. I'm available now up until 1 o'clock in the morning. And then from 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, between 10 and 5 most days, I go to the gym then about 5 or from 6 onwards. And I go for a sauna. I'm normally back home for 9 o'clock for any webinar. Or if I'm not working, I'm back out 9:30 after the gym and the sauna, and then I work then from about 9:30 till about 1 o'clock in the morning. You know? So I'm always available. This is full time. So I do prefer to work with the people that ring me and stay in touch with me, you know. So I'm just checking on the Facebook again, just 2 seconds. Yeah, it's all looking good. There's no questions there so far. So you're going to see me 2017. That's my plan, okay? I'm withdrawing all the incomes and referral commissions. I'm withdrawing from my other affiliate programs. I'm withdrawing always into Bitcoin, okay? Always into Bitcoin. And I keep everything in Bitcoin now, gold and silver. I don't leave any money in the bank no more. I don't trust the banking system. And I really feel my money is safe, a lot safer within the likes of, just share my screen again, within the likes of blockchain, for example. This is what I use to store my Bitcoins, okay? As you can see, it's dropped below 194,000, dropped below the 200,000 figure there. That's because Bitcoin has taken a bit of a dip in the last couple of hours, as I showed that earlier. But I really think it doesn't bother me if Bitcoin keeps dropping to $700, $600. I'll just keep buying more. You know, I'm in this for even 3, 4, 5 years. I'm in this for the long term. The more it keeps dropping, the more I keep buying. It's as simple as that. It doesn't bother me. I'm in this for the long term. Let me just come back to the chat. So that is it, guys. Okay, so I would just take action on this. Even if you just come on as a free customer, $50, okay? I would rather have 100 people join me with $30. That's what's that, $3,000 of investment into Bitcoin mining. I would rather have 100 people on with $30 and one person in with $3,000. That's my plan. At least then I got 100 people to work with, 100 people to educate and build a relationship with. And I can help those 100 people then scale up to the next level. Perhaps they may buy another $30 mining package. They may put a few $100s in, or they may even upgrade to an affiliate, okay? So all I'm doing, I'm marketing this as open up a free account and basically come in, dip your toe in, attend the webinars. This is the link I'm using to market on all the rev shares and traffic exchanges, bitcoinmillionaire.co.uk. That's my link. I registered that domain some time ago. This is it here, okay?
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill. Okay? We are entering a completely world of uncharted water.
Have you made any investments in Bitcoin?
So I mean, I personally own Bitcoin in my hedge fund. I own Bitcoin in my fund. I own Bitcoin in my private account. It is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Because what you're talking about right now is for the next 3 to 5 years, an unbelievably better store value. It is gold 2.0.
I think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually.
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes at Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, there is no Bitcoin company, there is no Bitcoin building, there's not even a Bitcoin server anywhere that you could shut down. It is completely distributed. That's what's unique about Bitcoin. It is, for the first time, a way for the two of us to exchange value online without a third-party intermediary. Until the invention of Bitcoin, for you and me to exchange money online, we had to employ a third party, like PayPal, like Visa, like MasterCard, right? And we live in the 21st century. If we want to have a video call to China, we can do that for free. But to send a couple $100, which is essentially just ones and zeros being moved around, costs 5% plus takes over a day.
Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
You'll see Bitcoin trading at 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Rick Falkvenia does an excellent analysis. He predicts that Bitcoin will capture between 1 and 10% of the global Forex market, which implies a price of between $100,000 to $1 million per Bitcoin. Most of the people who are on the sidelines not buying Bitcoin today will start to buy Bitcoin when it gets over 1,000. And then a greater percentage of people will definitely plow into Bitcoin when it starts to get over 10,000.
I'm still predicting Bitcoin, $10,000 per Bitcoin in 3 years.
Saras, he's the CEO of Zappo, which is a Bitcoin wallet and Bitcoin vault.
I think it's mostly a very positive thing. I think we're going to see ups and downs like with any other emerging technology. But I think Bitcoin is here to stay, and it makes sense that it be taxed and treated like any other.
So let's take a boat call here. In 10 years, what do you think Bitcoin will be worth? One Bitcoin.
Between $500,000 and $1 million.
A lot of people are just seeing the charts and thinking how high it'll go, counting backwards. I mean, this is a transactional currency, and it is a store of value. As such, it is a product and a service competing on a very tangible market for stores of value and for transactional currencies. So what is the size of that market?
Right, and this is important.
And how big a market share can Bitcoin realistically take within a foreseeable time frame? When you ask that question, then you come up with a market cap of Bitcoin total, and then you divide that by the number of Bitcoin in circulation by your estimated time, and seeing how Chinese are buying Bitcoin like crazy. I actually had to adjust this number upwards, but then you come up with a number of about $2 to $5 million per Bitcoin.
I suggest that everyone go back to buy one Bitcoin. Not too much, only one is enough. If everyone is worth people just to go back by one Bitcoin, the Bitcoin value go to the $1 million. And when the Bitcoin have $1 million, the all around the world will be crazy, and everyone will be the follow, and the other digital currency just to be be grandson of the Bitcoin. So for me, I think for a lot of people, they don't exactly understand why Bitcoin.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future, or is it the payment system they're developing?
Bingo! It's the payment system. It's the blockchain encryption, and there are interesting things. I think Bitcoin, or the really blockchain encryption that's behind it, has a greater ability to bring more of the world's population out of poverty than anything we've seen.
If you're new to Bitcoin, take your time to go out there and Google it and learn about it. It truly is one of the most important inventions in the history of humankind, and certainly the most important invention since the internet. Go out there, make a Bitcoin wallet, get involved, start using it, learn about all the positive ways in which this is going to improve the lives of every single person on the planet. Get involved, do it today. It's going to help everybody. Thank you.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill.
There you go, guys.
Okay, we are entering.
That's the landing page I used to promote this product, this business. Okay, how to get gold, silver, and a free lifetime Bitcoin mining package. Set up a free account. That's landing pages for you. Okay. Let me just close this page down. I can create one of these pages for you. Okay. So if you want one of those landing pages, I can do one of those for you free of charge, just to help you get moving. I want a private message on Facebook. And I can help set up one of those free pages, one of those free landing pages for you. So that's about it, guys. Okay. I'm about to call it a night. I'm out on the town tomorrow night for a networking event. Probably be in recovery mode Friday morning, and then back up and about Friday afternoon. And props that I'll be doing another hangout and an update similar to this on Friday night, 9 o'clock. So look out for an email there. And if you want to bring anyone along, bring your team along. They'll be welcome. And but more than that, let's get on some 2- and 3-way calls. If any of you are prospects, even after this call tonight, give me a ring, or tomorrow morning after 10 o'clock, and I'm here to help you talk about what we got to offer you and help you build your own team, okay, within Swiss Gold Global and within the Bitcoin, gold, and silver space, okay? So thanks everyone for attending, and I'll catch up with you next on Friday night at 9 o'clock, okay? 9 p.m. on Friday night, okay? Thanks everyone. Have a great night.